Okay, I'm back on Sundays for the Real DVD Watchers. I'm not quite sure what the week is, but let's just go with it. So basically this week I'm reviewing The Vampire Diaries Season 1. The Vampire Diaries is a television show that's based off this book series by L.J. Smith. Basically, sees this vampire named Stefan who comes back to his hometown of Mystic Falls. Stefan's a vampire, and tries to start up a life with this girl named Elena, who's a dead ringer, like looks exactly like uh, the woman who turned him into a vampire, named Catherine from back in the 1800s. And then like when he comes back, his brother comes back. His brother's total dick, but it's just awesome. Like Vampire Diaries is not what I thought it would be. When this show first came out, I wanted to hate it. I really hated it because it looked like Twilight the series. So I immediately wrote it off as being that and didn't pay any attention to it until Ferg recommended it. He's said he liked it better than True Blood, and that got me intrigued. So I figured I'd check it out, and I actually watched the whole first season within the run of a week. So that's basically how I get to like that. Um, for anyone saying it is Twilight the series, it's not. It's completely different. I mean, sure, you have ridiculously good-looking people uh, on on the CW acting and some angst, but it's so good. Like I don't know, I'm really speechless about this because it is such an awesome show. Um, and it's very well written. It's done by Kevin Williamson, who wrote the Scream movies, except Scream 3. That sucked. But he's like executive producer and I guess kind of air quotes creator of the show. So he like oversees everything, and he does a fantastic job with this. And the show itself started out kind of meh, but you get like 4 or 5 episodes in, it starts to get really good, and you've got a really deep and rich mythology within the show. And every episode, just like True Blood, kind of ends on a cliffhanger, so you keep going back for more, and that's mainly why it blew through season 1 so quickly, um, because of cliffhanger endings. And I just think of the people who had to watch this week by week. That just would have been a bitch, and I'm sorry I had to put up with that. I'm so lucky that I just get the first 2 seasons right bang bang, and I'm gonna be caught up on season 3 pretty soon. So I'm gonna have to do the week by week thing here within a matter of within like no time at all. But yeah, the characters, I really love the characters. Like I think within the first season, Damon is my favorite character. Like Ian Somerhalder's a great actor. He had a little arc on Smallville, and he's a regular on Lost. He was on Lost for the first season. Kept coming back for guest appearances, but Ian Somerhalder is great as Damon. Like, and the writing and the acting is so great. Cause you've got this guy who can be a complete ass and go kill someone. You still think he's fucking amazing. Cause he does something to redeem himself. He's funny, and you just really can't be mad at the guy. It's he does the role justice, and it's so great. And the show has done a very great job of setting up its own vampire mythology. It doesn't really follow. It follows a few of the old rules, but it makes up some of its own new stuff, and I love that. And I really can't wait to see where the show goes because it's just just the first season has impressed me that much, and I'm a couple episodes into the third, and it's really great. Caroline's becoming a favorite character, and Nina Dobrev is great on the show. Canadian. Ah, I really can't recommend the show enough. Like for the people who just wrote it off immediately as a Twilight clone, don't. It's so much more than that, and it is just every bit as good as True Blood. Like really, I'm gonna need some time as to whether or not to think it's better, but we'll see. But yeah, so that was my triumphant return of the Real DVD Watchers, and hopefully I will not be slacking off we'll just see you guys next week and have a good one.